ever since Miami, I became a great fan of Keynote. So we are here speaking about, instead of talking a lot about ICO, we'll be talking about the technology itself. So we are a blockchain protocol that focusing on providing solutions to developers with all levels of experience. We allow them to issue tokens. We allow them to raise smart contracts and allow them to issue their own blockchain system. So we'll be talking about what's happening in the last 3 months in this industry in terms of blockchain adoptions and what is upcoming and what are we going to do about that as a public platform. So a little bit more about Achain. So our mainnet was launched last year in July. We have introduced the result dedicated proof of stakes consensus agreements to the world, and we have reached 1,000 transactions per second in our mainnet. And after the over the last half months, we have launched over 30 different kind of projects on our mainnet. So some of them issue the token, some of them build something based on us, some of them we build a customized blockchain for them to use. And our main focus right now on the third quarter and fourth quarter of the year would be solving the scalability problem of blockchain platform, which was introduced of blockchain solutions early this year, and then we are building this cross-chain communication protocol, what we call Value Exchange Protocol, VEP, in Achain network. This discussion actually happens in last year, at the end of last year, when we were talking about talking with a lot of media partners that they were asking, okay, as a platform, what do you guys think would be happening next in the next half year, which is the first half of 2018. And our answer was gaming, social medias, and fintech. Let's take a look at what happens to these three fields in the last quarter. So gaming, so it was introduced as the most basic game that was collecting and trading cards. So there were CryptoPunks. And then after there were these kitties. After the kitties, there were dogs, a lot of dogs, and more dogs. So, and then people realized, okay, other than dogs and cats, we can still trade about celebrities. So there were people trading Satoshi, there were people trading everyone, and then trading cities. And then I recognized they were like a game that was recently launched. They were trading porn stars. And then after this, like as the entry-level gaming to educate what can blockchain be done by cryptolize the value of something, and then people start moving to the next level, which is the more comprehensive and multiple mechanism. We'll take a look at CryptoKitties. So people start, okay, when people recognize the value of CryptoKitty, they start building other things that are around in CryptoKitties. So there were teams that they build kitty race. So you use your CryptoKitty to race. And then afterwards, some people start selling weapons to their kitties. And then the kitties can fight to each other. And after all this, what we see from a technology point of view is that people start building a mutual recognition of value through blockchain. So that's why we have this. I believe most of you guys have watched this movie. So the mega game that was played in this game was actually built based on blockchain. With blockchain technology, this can happen because the value transaction with the whole entire ecosystem is shared and being supported by the technology itself. And what's next? Social media. So we all know, all heard of all these. What is a common between all these? the incentives-based community. So we created tokens, and then token being sent with a lot of peoples and teams, and then we established these communities, and all this community was built driven by the token itself. So it's part of the token economy. That's why it's the easiest way to being built and established. What is next? So cryptocurrencies, payments, financial services. So these are some of the companies that we've been working together with. So Confix, solutions that was a stable coin solutions, payment gateway, Kcash, stable, decentralized wallets and exchanges, and Lingai, blockchain-based data solutions for blacklist sharing for financial institutions, and self-sales that provide fundraising service for individuals. So these are some of the projects that have already been built and released and then start their services. And we take a look at the numbers. So in Achain right now we have 52 projects that was released. Some of them have already launched. So 21 of them is like over 30% of them are focusing on fintech, and then we also have a lot of gamings and social medias. While compared to Ethereum, we have this internal group of people that doing a lot of research based on the contract that was released on the Ethereum network. So these are we take over 500 of the projects that have already launched, excluding from those ICO projects. So the numbers, surprisingly, but you shouldn't be surprised, but especially when gamings and the gamblings are the most popular dApps that was built on Ethereum. And at the meanwhile, there are a lot of also fintech focused and social media focused apps. Then what we see from here, so other than we have proven our prediction in 2017 was correct, we also see that there are these two trends, or maybe these two problems that was being raised in this industry. First is, a lot of people say, I am building this dApp based on Ethereum platform or Achain platform. So by saying builds, I believe all of them means I'm going to create a token based on this platform. So, so what we recognize is that after issuing the token itself based on one platform, the next steps after 6 months, after 9 months, when their project was launched, officially launched, they can't be together with that platform anymore. So today I issue a token on based on ERC20 contracts, and then tomorrow when I launch my product, I will have my mainnet launch. So a lot of these big dApps, they will be building their own blockchain. Instead of, so only the games will rely on one of the platforms, but the remaining of that, a lot of teams, they have a very strong business teams, but if they don't have the people that knows how to write dApps, write blockchains, so there will be problems when the time after 6 months after they were funded, and how they're gonna deliver. Because if today I want to build a game, so if I'm trading small amount of things that worth $2. So if I run it based on the Ethereum platform, so the cost of transaction is already over $2 every time when I transact the goods. So how am I going to survive if I build this kind of game? So dApps will build their customized chain. The second one is, so in the past, there's only one kind of blockchain platform. So that's Ethereum. I can do everything. So if you do want to do game, you want to build a marketplace, you want to create payment gateways, you all goes to Ethereum. But after more and more main blockchain protocol was launched, including Achain, including EOS, Nebulous, all these. Different chains have their different focus. We have their solutions on different aspects. So the next focus will be how to optimize a blockchain for use. And that's what we are proposing right now. So we will be open up our ecosystems, and we are warmly welcomes all these projects. When you are building a customer-focused solutions, come to us. We can discuss about customized blockchain. So if you build games, what you need is different from when you're building a financial service solutions. And then in the future, in Q4, when our cross-chain protocol was launched, you'll be able to connect all the data of your customized chains to the mainnet of Achains and other different kinds of dApps. And the second one is after meeting with blockchain teams, project teams every day, and we recognize that we also receive a lot of comments that Achain was actually is the best fit to build gaming, social network, and fintech, because our feature as a fast, low cost, and scalable. Yeah, so we were at next hall at the exhibition hall. Come to us if you guys want to explore more of the technology adoption itself instead of ICO, or maybe when you are raising funds right now, you need a partner who can support you on building the apps itself. Come to us. Thank you.